Now let's come on to the new topic, that is your factorization of quadratic polynomial. We have already done the factorization of quadratic polynomial in class 8. If you remember, the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, means one square term, one normal and one constant term will be there. And we have solved these sort of questions, means how to factorize the quadratic polynomial by middle term splitting method. The same method I will explain you again. So now let's see. So now question number 1 says 2x square plus 7x plus 3, that is your quadratic polynomial, and I am going to solve this question with the help of middle term splitting method. For that, in one corner you will write down product, P for product and S for sum. Okay, so our product will be, means you have to multiply your constant, your last term and your x square term. Okay, that term you have to multiply, means 3 2s are 6, so your product will be 6. One thing keep in mind, you don't have to write down the variable. Okay, only we are concerned about the constant, means only we are concerned about the numbers, not with the variable. And whatever is in the middle, that is your 7, that will be your sum. So again, product will be, means last term and first term you will multiply, then you will get your product, and after that whatever will be your middle term, that is your 7, that will be your sum. Okay, now we have to think for two numbers, on multiplication of these two numbers we should get 6. Okay, and the same numbers when you will add or subtract you should get 7. Okay, so means if I want 6, so what conditions can be there? You can think that I can take 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6. Here the sign is plus 3 and plus 2. So if I will take plus 3 and plus 2, will I get 7? Plus 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, 5. 7 I am not getting. So that means our assumption of 3 and 2 is not correct. It is wrong assumption. I have to think some other number. Okay, now let me take some another number, like I can take 6 1s are 6. 6 1s are 6, and here 6 sign is plus and 1 also plus sign is there, so if I will take plus 6 and plus 1, then I am getting 7 also. That means 6 and 1 are the correct term. So now let's come here. We have to copy down the first term, that is 2x square. We will copy down as it is. As the name suggests, middle term splitting. Middle term splitting means we have to split our middle term. This term we have to split, and you have to split this middle term in two terms. Whatever you have calculated, whatever you have find out these two terms, that is plus 6 and plus 1. So plus 6, now you will put the variable, that is plus 6x, and next is the plus 1x and plus 3 as it is. Then after that you have to do the grouping, group these two terms and the last two terms. Once you will do the grouping, then you have to see that which term, whatever is common, you have to take out that term common. So here you observe 2 and 6, so common, 2 is common, and here one side you are having x square and another side you are having x, so x will be common. Okay, so 2 you have already taken out, 2x is there, 1x I have already taken out, so how many x are left? Only 1x is left. Plus sign, 2 3s are 6 and only 1x is there, that too I have taken outside the bracket, that means nothing is there. Then after that here 1x plus 3, if you observe 1x plus 3, we are not having any common term. If you are not having any common term, you just simply take 1 as your common term and copy down as it is. 1x, I can write down x also, plus 3. Now you just observe x plus 3 this side also, x plus 3 this side also, so only once you will write down x plus 3. Here also you are getting x plus 3, here also you are getting x plus 3. So only once you will write down x plus 3, and whatever is the remaining term, that is 2x plus 1, you just write down that also. That is your required answer. So on the new question, that is your 1x square minus 5x plus 6. So again, one side in one corner you will write your P for product, S for sum. Product is means the last term and the first term you will multiply, then you will get your product. That here is 6 into 1, 6 ones are 6 and sum, whatever is in the middle, you will take that as sum. That is minus 5 will be your sum. Again, remember one thing, we don't have to take the variable here, but you have to take care of the signs. Okay. Now you have to think for two numbers or multiplication of that two number, you should get 6. And the same number on addition and subtraction should give you minus 5. Okay, it should give you minus 5. So now let's see. 6, 3 2s are 6. Okay, if I will take my 3 and 2, then I will get 6. But if I will take plus 3 plus 2, that will give you plus 3 and plus 2 will give you. If I will take plus 3 and plus 2, that will give plus 5. But I want minus 5, means I have to change the sign something like this. Minus 3, minus 2. Here also minus 3, minus 2. Because if I will take minus 3 and minus 2, minus minus plus, that will give you plus 6. But here minus minus will be plus. So I will add 3 and 2. But sign of the bigger one, bigger is your 3. Sign will be negative. So here also you will get minus 5. So your correct assumption is minus 3, minus 2. Take care of the sign. Again I am reminding you. So first term you will copy down as it is, middle term splitting method. As the name suggests, middle term splitting means we have to split the middle term. So 5x minus 5x you will split into minus 3 and minus 2. So here one side you will write down minus 3x. Again remember, here we have to take the variables, and next you have find out that minus 2 is there. So minus 2x plus 6. Again we will do the pairing, group them. After grouping them you have to take out the things common. So let's quickly find out. Here 1x square minus 3x, if you observe, here is also, in this term x is there, in this term x square is there. So only 1x we will take common. So here 2 times x is there, 1x I have already taken out common, so only 1x will be left. Minus 3 sign, minus 3 sign. If you want to write down 1, you write down 1. If you don't want to write down 1, leave it. Minus 3, only 1x is there, that also I have taken outside the bracket, means now we can close the bracket. After that, here 2 and 6, we know that in this case 2 will be common. Now 2 plus 2 we have to take common, or minus 2 we have to take common. Here we will take minus 2 common. Once you will take minus 2 common, here you will get only x, and after that always remember, I have explained you, whenever we take negative sign outside as common, the signs inside the bracket will change. That means now this plus will become minus, and 2 3s are 6 will be there. Let me just correct it. Okay, now it's visible. So minus 2 I will take out common, then it will become x. As it is you will copy down, then 2 3s are 6, so 3 I will write down, and as I have taken negative common, that's why this plus will become minus. Now you can observe x minus 3 this side, x minus 3 this side, so you will write down x minus 3 once, and the remaining one is your x minus 2. That is your required answer. This is how we have to solve the factorization of quadratic polynomial. So all of you try to solve these questions in your practice copy. 3 questions I have given, and children, I hope that all of you have solved the exercise 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 of NCERT in your copies. At least try those exercises and do not waste your time. Keep on practicing the chapters, okay? Thank you.